Hello, it's Don here from Operation Alpha with tip number 11 in this 30-day series. And I have a question today from Vanessa Barker, and it's to do with pre-workout meals when training really early in the morning. So, for example, my guys in the live group sessions, they train at 6 a.m., which is obviously, crack of dawn. And yeah, so her question is when you're training that early, obviously it's not early enough to digest a proper breakfast by then. So how do you prepare for that? So in brief, I do not recommend having a breakfast that early in the morning unless you are able to get up at 4 a.m. and have a decent breakfast and have some time to allow it to digest. Let's face it, that's not going to happen, and that's just madness anyway. Wouldn't be recommending that to anyone, because obviously it's going to be disrupting your sleep, which is so important, as we know. So what I recommend is eating properly the day before, particularly in the evening. Having a really good evening meal. Not being scared of carbs in the evening. Let's forget about this no carbs after 6 p.m. Nonsense, because that's what it is, quite frankly. So you need to be getting carbs in your evening meal so that your glycogen reserves, your energy reserves are nice and full for your workout in the morning. When you wake up, you need to hydrate properly, because obviously you're going to be training and sweating, and you haven't had any liquid since the previous evening. So I normally just say hydrate properly. You could possibly have a greens drink. If you drink coffee, have a coffee. Absolutely, have a strong coffee, which is going to give you a nice stimulant boost before your workout. And then, of course, it's crucial to get your post-workout nutrition sorted. I'm forever reminding my lads to make sure that, out of all the meals in the week, because you are training in a fasted state, to make sure that you really take care of your post-workout meal, particularly if you've got to fly off to work fairly soon and you're not going to get a chance to eat until maybe lunchtime. So it's so important if you're going to do that early morning workout in a fasted state. This is why I recommend that they have a recovery shake, which has a 2-to-1 ratio of carbohydrate to protein, that they take to training with them. So you have that immediately as soon as you finish the training. Maybe have some fruit with that as well, maybe a little handful of nuts, and then at the earliest possible opportunity to follow that up with a proper breakfast. So if that means that you've got to take some prepared food with you, then do that, because what's the point of getting up that early and working your ass off if you're not going to honor it with the correct nutrition to get the most out of it. So post workout, you want to be having a nice balanced meal with plenty of protein, carbohydrates as well. No carbophobia here, please. Get your carbs in, and healthy fats. So I hope that makes sense. Basically, if you're training early, you do it in a fasted state. You make sure you are hydrated. If you drink coffee, have a coffee. Use that to your advantage. As soon as you finish training, you want to have a nice recovery shake, which has some carbohydrate in it as well, not just a protein shake, maybe a bit of fruit. And then follow that up as soon as possible with a substantial meal with plenty of protein on the plate, carbohydrates, and obviously, your greens and your healthy fats as well. Cool. So I hope that's answered that. Any more questions on this, please comment below the videos. You can private message me as usual and keep the questions coming. Thank you.